Good evening, everyone. I came on live just to kind of give a lot of information about what's going to be happening tomorrow and just share a little bit more about my book. So, tomorrow is the big day. I'll be at Barnes & Noble selling and signing my book starting at 2 p.m. This is for everyone who is locally in the CSRA. I'll be at the Barnes & Noble at the Augusta Mall. This is my book, Things I Wish Someone Had Told Me Before I Started College. I just published on August 8th, and there is a wealth of information within my book. If you are interested, excited, nervous about college, it's the perfect short read for you or anyone that you know. Feel free to tag someone or share this post because I feel like there's so much valuable information within the book. I come from the perspective of a first-generation college student, and I just wanted to share all of my lessons learned. I combined a lot of information, especially frequently asked questions, kind of geared towards high school students and freshmen. And then I have tons of quotes from all of my friends and my family members. There's a lot of insight on so many different levels, especially from an anticipatory standpoint. If you don't know what you're going to be looking at once you get into school, I give you a major scope. It's 20 chapters, again, a very short read, but 20 chapters of information that will help you in the long run. So I'm going to give 2 reasons why you should come to my event tomorrow, other than the fact that I'm excited about this. I want everyone to be as excited as I am. Let me just tell you a little bit about how this happened. I reached out to Barnes & Noble and asked them if I could possibly do an event. And, of course, they support local authors. But my primary job, we purchase a lot of books from Barnes & Noble. So the fact that they allow me to do this and they are putting the books in the store for me to sell them is an amazing opportunity. They opted to buy 50 books, and my goal is to sell all 50 on tomorrow so that they will do another order and I'll be on the shelves locally in the Augusta area. So here are my 2 reasons why you should come to my event on tomorrow. First, if you already have a child who has left for college and they don't have this book, I would encourage you to stop by on tomorrow, get a signed copy, and mail it to your child. It's the perfect gift, and maybe you could send a couple snacks too. Who doesn't love a care package? My second reason is if you have a high school or middle school age child, you can go ahead and get the conversation started now. My mom assigned reading assignments. I feel like it's a valuable thing for every parent to do. Toss that book and boom, get the conversation started. I have a coworker who has a son in the 9th grade, and he's been reading a chapter a day and asking questions and getting that conversation started. So I think it would be a great thing for any and everyone to do. I'm ridiculously excited about this, and I hope that everyone kind of gets on the same page as me. What else did I want to say? Oh, a couple of the recent purchase that I've gotten a lot of feedback. And one was that it's a great read for parents. A lot of the parents who bought it for their child kind of flipped through it or fully read it and then passed it to their child. I think that's a great way to kind of give you an insight to what your child may or may not be experiencing. I had a very good friend of mine, Amon Brown, his mother. She gave me a call and we discussed my book, and she was just like, I feel like I walked through college with my son. A lot of time kids go to school and you don't talk to them often, especially if they're out of state. You know, you might not talk to them every day. You don't know exactly what they're going through. So it gives you, from my vantage point, it gives you what your child may or may not be experiencing. So I think it's a great read for the parents, and then go ahead and pass it along to your child. For those of you who don't like hard copies, I do have the ebook. It's available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And for those of you who are big into Mac products, it is on the iTunes site, so you can get it for your iBook. So I wanted to share a quote with you all from my book. Again, I have tons of quotes all throughout, and especially in the back. I'm going to share a quote with you from my roommate, Jennifer Holman. Hey, Jen. It's easy for people to say be true to yourself in college. It's finding yourself that is the hard part, and that's one hell of a journey. College was one of the best things that ever happened to me. I'm so glad about my experience. especially going so far to go to school. It shaped me. It made me the person that I am. And I'm just so excited to share this with you all. I hope that everyone will come out tomorrow and see me and purchase a book so that I can sign it. I have silver and gold pens and I am ready to sign my name. If you are not in the area, I would love for you to check out my website. It's www.sharmesemowens.com. It has all of the vendors and you can purchase my book directly on the bookshop page. But again, if you have any questions or you want to get a dialogue started, feel free to message me or comment. Again, I'll be at Barnes & Noble on tomorrow at 2 p.m. and I would love to see you all. Thank you so much for listening.